You probably don't have enough referrals. In this video, I'm going to break down why. Ask yourself truthfully, if you were the client of your own, would you hire yourself back? Trust me, if you're building this business on a chasing client and making transactions and only treating people as a transaction, first of all, they're going to feel it. They're not going to like you. And then they're not going to come back to you as a past client, referral client, and things like that, repeat client. And sometimes there's this energy. If you're thinking about your client, they're probably thinking about you. So this is like, there's that magic happening. You're probably not getting enough referrals and you're probably wondering what is the reason. So this video is going to help you figure out the reason, fix the problem, get more referrals, and make more money. If you don't know who I am, my name is Oleg. I'm a 7-figure broker owner. Our company is on track to do 500 deals, and I'm still in production, and I'm about to sell 20 million worth of real estate this year. When I got into the business 2017, I was trying to look for a coach, for a mentor, for an agent who is successful, to give me a roadmap, give me the blueprint to follow to become successful. And I would ask agents in the office, I would listen to podcasts and YouTubes, right? And then there was one agent in my office, and she was supposedly like a coach and mentor. She could kind of sense that she has a lot of sales skills. So I'd ask her questions, a lot of questions, and she would tell me things that she was generating. I think she generated like 20 listing appointments in 6 days. It was like impressive. If I could only have like 20 sellers in 6 days, I was thinking it was just crazy money back then. But something was off because I was looking at her today's production, and it was like she was barely like making any sales. And I was wondering, like, what's the problem? I don't want to end up like that. I don't want to be like successful today and then in, whatever, 10, 20 years, I'm like doing nothing. That was my concern. And it took me a while to figure it out, but I finally figured it out. She was making so much money. She was coaching people. She was a top producer. And all of a sudden it went just like that. And I realized she was not building relationship-focused business. It was all transactional. You're a transaction. You're the commission check. And I can't wait to close you because I need to get paid, and I don't care about any of your feelings. I don't care about any of your emotions. I don't want to have an extra conversation with you because you're already talking to me for too long. Trust me, if you're building this business on a chasing clients and making transactions and only treating people as a transaction, first of all, they're going to feel it. They're not going to like you. And then they're not going to come back to you as a past client, referral client, and things like that, repeat client. The only way to build this business to a sustainable level, to where it brings clients back, where it refers, where it brings the cost per acquisition down, which is you're not paying for clients, you're getting the clients for free, is only by focusing on a great service and building great relationships and treating everybody as a potential client and spending even time with people that are not clients and maybe never will be clients, but they could be your referrals. So you have to switch the focus, switch the mindset. That was what was wrong with that lady and that top producer, is that she was only focused on sales, scripts, on how to move, how to uncover objections, how to move somebody from in the sales funnel and close and go back into the sales funnel and move somebody else. And that is doable, but you will burn yourself out. You will stop selling. And not saying that the relationship business is you're going to stop selling anything. It's your own decision when to stop and when not to stop. It's just, it's more sustainable and it's more predictable and it's like a business. You don't have to start from a zero if you're transactional, and your business is not getting harder and harder when you're transactional. It's getting easier and it's growing when it's relationship based. It's when you treat people right and when they want to come back. Trust me, when I know somebody who's good, who did a good job for me, I'm screaming from the top of my lungs and trying to promote this person because I want my friends and people that I know and my family to use good service providers. I just read a book on running a business. It cost me $16 to read the book. And that good book was so good, and I'm running now my business on that book, that I made a story on my Instagram about that book. And now 3 of my friends, I think, are now asking me about the book, and they also bought the book. So that book sales went up just because I was satisfied with the book. So here's a couple of examples of you exceeding clients' expectations and providing even better service than they expected. Is calling them with updates, even if they are not asking for that update, but you have the update. You're just making that extra call was just a random update. Just calling you to let you know this is where we are, this is what we're waiting on, and everything is moving on track, just to let you know. And sometimes there's this energy. If you're thinking about your client, they're probably thinking about you. So this is like, there's that magic happening. So whenever you think about your client, you have to make a call. So you can even ask them how you feel. That shows them that you care more than just about the commission. It shows them you care about their emotions and their well-being and their decision and everything that it is attached to the sale. So asking, how do you feel about everything? How do you feel about this price? How do you feel about how the process is moving? How do you feel about the interest rate you're getting? It's just a different level. Just the question of how you feel is just on its own is exceeding expectation. Now I want you to go back and look at your business and see how you treated your clients. Do they think that they got the best service? Ask yourself truthfully, if you were the client of your own, would you hire yourself back, or do you see spots where you can fix? Don't look for another marketing opportunity. Don't look where to find leads. Don't look for places where you can get another prospect to close. Just look on how you can improve the service. If you can work on that, 1 hour you analyzing your business and just implementing some systems where you can improve the service will outpace every single dollar you spend on any leads, on any softwares or anything like that you could be just for generating new clients. Just focus on the service. A lot of people are providing mediocre service and generating lots of leads. Double down on the service and create better relationship and go deeper. Learn about their interests, learn about their kids' interests, talk on these levels and stay in touch, and whichever way you find more comfortable for you is great. But just stay in touch with your past clients and here and there, just meeting and doing some lunches is what's going to bring back the business. And sometimes when the consumer wants to cancel, your client wants to cancel a deal, it's treated like, yes, let's do it. Let's cancel. I feel like it's a wrong deal for you because you're not comfortable. And you're not trying to save it because you want the commission, but sometimes you might ask a question that was going to save it for them, because it's like you have to always treat it as like, it's my mom who's buying. I want the best from my mom. And the way she's canceling, I don't think that she's doing the right decision. So let me find out why she's canceling. Maybe I can solve it. And if you're coming in with that mindset, every single word is coming out of your mouth is going to sound right, and everything is going to be exactly the way you want it to be received. But if you're thinking about your commission, everything you say is going to be smelled, and they're going to feel that you're doing that for the commission. So it's all the mindset. It's all about the mindset. If you're treating that as a relationship business, you want your clients to feel appreciated and the service is great and they feel like you care about them, they're going to feel it and you're going to start getting those referrals. Remember this: transactions pay bills, relationships build wealth. See you in the next one.